You're here because some part of you knows what they're created for and what they want to be.
It's really, mashallah, your audience is so engaged that it just makes the entire experience of being here so much more special.
Our chat is a reflection of like believers who are ready to do the work.
Because when we think about purpose, really what kind of comes to mind for me is that it's a divine mission.
The people that are here, you're not here because you want to be entertained.
The sincerity of the dua, the desperation that comes when we don't know what is ahead of us is the moment that we need to know Allah's taking me towards an opening. Purpose is not discovered overnight. Purpose is built. Purpose comes when we connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with humility, with desperation. It is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that gets refined over time. Purpose comes through transitions, confusion, and searching.
It's about motivation that doesn't fade tomorrow, but it's about momentum, alhamdulillah, that leads to a movement. I truly believe that one of the diseases that we suffer from right now as an ummah is the individualism, and that individualism that makes us go into our shell and be afraid. That individualism where it's just get the job, get the house, have the family, nafsi, nafsi, nafsi.
See, the reality is, my dear brothers and sisters, is that transitions are terrifying. Transitions are very, very scary. They rock the foundations that we know because they put us into an area of uncertainty.
When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to elevate someone, He doesn't just change their circumstances, He changes their role. And I want you to start to see yourself in that.
Finding your purpose is not easy. Even when you find your purpose, you will be overwhelmed. Having divine purpose, knowing what our mission is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, doesn't mean that we have to traverse that path alone. We ultimately don't know what is best for us. That even in our trials, even in our confusion, even in our lost feelings, Allah's generosity and wisdom far surpasses our own knowing of what is good for us.
The strong believer doesn't wait for the right time. The strong believer is one who says, Ya Rab, I know I'm not perfect, but I'm going to take that step.
The one most important lesson that I've learned is the importance of being able to say no. That if you are hoping to finally figure out your purpose, I want to reassure you that feeling lost is not the opposite of purpose. It is often how purpose begins. Feeling happy is a byproduct. We're not chasing happiness. That is a byproduct of having purpose and meaning in life. I challenge you to look at that thing that feels like a tremendous, overwhelming difficulty. And can you in that turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and say, Allah, I am pleased with your decree, and turn to Allah in gratitude. You can't do everything. And when you try to do everything and you start burning out, that's a moment to say there's a difference between being tired and being burnt out. Being tired is great when you live with purpose, but being burnt out, it will take a toll on you emotionally and spiritually and physically. The Western world of therapy and mental health and wellness will tell you connect with yourself. And this is, it's all about you and know yourself. And that's all good and well, but that's not the way the strong believer functions. For us, we have a bigger purpose. For us, we have divine connection.
The purpose of Discover You, our mission is to uplift Muslims in every aspect of their life to be the hero of their story with never taking Allah out of the equation.
The richest place are the graveyards, because you'll find ideas that were never realized, inventions that were never created, books that were never written. Why? Because of fear.
I think everyone should do this course, whether they're going to be a coach or not. I wish I'd known what I've known now 40, 35 years ago, because I think my life would have been different.
When you are in the service of your brother, then Allah is in your service.
Everyone you see, they've started with helping one person, doing one thing. Yes, you have this big vision, but what is that one thing that you will do now to help you achieve that dream?
If you're interested in becoming a life coach, allow that to be your goal. However, really embrace the process. And it's really the goal is the process of growth, of the inner growth. That's the gem that you get out of enrolling in such a program.
The best, most lasting changes are the ones that happen slowly and gradually and are built into a person's lifestyle.
When you feel like quitting, remember why you started.
We all have a unique value in this world, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made all of us to have our own unique imprint and value in the way we show up and what we do. And that's really beautiful.
You should be realizing what you're helping people do. You're helping them question their narrative of what's happened or happening so that they can motivate themselves towards a positive place and to become better people.
Our goal is to protect your soul and get you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to help you on that path. I hope that everyone who graduates from Adwam, that was our mission, that we want believers who are not coaches and happen to be Muslim, but that we have Muslim coaches who are rooted in their deen.
For anyone that is looking into taking this program, I would say, I would take the plunge. Allah is the one that will guide you. Allah is the one that will open the doors. It's not in our control. Just push yourself and fall into with Allah.
If we don't do it now, when are we going to do it? You know, so we've really got to seize the moment, especially in the world and the time that we're living in now. I think it would be the best gift you could give yourself, because whichever path you end up in life, it'll benefit you.